I'm Beverly Everett, Music Director of the Bismarck-Mandan Symphony Orchestra, and with me in studio today is EunAe Lee. EunAe is our guest pianist for our upcoming concert, Tchaikovsky. Welcome, EunAe.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. I'm excited to visit with you. So first of all, tell us, how long have you been in North Dakota?
This is my third year. So I started working at EunAe in 2023. And this is my third year working for EunAe, and I love it.
Oh, wonderful. What's your favorite thing about teaching?
My students, they're great. They work really, hard, and they just ask me any questions that they have, and I really like to have communication about music with my students.
I know some of your students. We get to share students a little bit with my organ teaching.
Correct.
And they all love what they're accomplishing in piano, so congratulations.
Well, congratulations to you too. They're really talented in organ too. So yes.
So coming up, we're doing the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto together. Could you tell us a little bit about what's your history with that piece? Is this your first time to perform it with an orchestra, or have you done that many times?
So 10 years ago, I played this for two of the international competitions. And so I actually played twice with the orchestra. So one was Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra, and another one was Phoenix Symphony Orchestra in Arizona. And it was really fun. But it was a very long time ago. It was 10 years ago. So I'm so happy to bring it back and play with you.
What do you find is so compelling about this piece for audiences?
Well, first of all, I love this Tchaikovsky's first concerto because it has virtuosic side and fleshy and everything, but underneath there's warmth and everything feels very genuine and expressive. So I also really like to play with the orchestra because it's more like a big symphony for the orchestra. It's not just soloist and the accompaniment, but you do have a main melody, grand melody, and I also communicate with that in like a dialogue. So I enjoy playing that a lot.
When you're not playing piano concertos and teaching, do you play a lot of chamber music?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I have a great passion in chamber music. And so I do play with some other faculty members at EunAe and some other musicians in town. So I would like to continue doing that.
So when you're playing with a large orchestra, do you still get to feel that kind of intimacy that one does when they're playing with a string quartet or a string quintet, for example?
It feels quite different, right? If you just communicate with, play with the violin and maybe cello, you just look at each other and like, I'm doing this and just do it with me. But with the orchestra, you have, hundreds of people. And so I get to communicate with you and then you get to direct. And so that's a little bit different. But also I have a little bit more responsibility as a soloist, and also because I'm alone versus the orchestra. So you feel quite different, but I enjoy that a lot.
Wonderful. So in this piece, do you have any favorite moments in it, or is the whole thing just something that you enjoy?
I know this is very simple, but just a grand opening. Mm-hmm. It just starts, very virtuosic and with a rich melody with the orchestra, and then I have a harmonic chords coming. I really love the opening very much. Of course, there's beautiful moments in the middle section, lyrical section here and there, but just the opening, itself is just like so expressive, and I love that.
It's probably, would you say, one of the most famous of all the piano concertos and one of the most famous openings?
It is, and technically very difficult as well.
Yes, and a little bit scary for the horns.
Oh, yes.
They kind of have to come out of nowhere and be ready. So, but our horn players are wonderful, so they're doing a wonderful job on that.
Yes.
As you're preparing a piece like this that has such a history, do you listen to other people's interpretations and mesh those with your own, or do you work hard to find your own interpretations?
So when I started learning the piece, I just wanted to listen to it a little bit, and so I just checked out some of, Rubinstein, Argerich, and some of other performers. But once I started working on it, I tried not to listen to other performers so that I have my own ideas and just to have a creativity into music and my idea into music instead of copying others. And so I try not to listen to other performers. But at the end, I get curious what they do. And so when I am solid with my idea and like musical phrases and all that, I tend to listen to the orchestra part and a little bit of that or that. So I kind of do listen to some other people occasionally.
So let's go farther back in time. What drew you to the piano? How did you start playing the piano?
Sure. Well, my friend was learning piano, and I was visiting her, and she had this beautiful upright piano, and I just played on it. And there was some kind of Disney movie going on, and I could sort of play the melodic line, and so that's when my mom found out that I had perfect pitch. And so then my parents decided to educate me piano and then just bring me to a piano teacher, and that's how I started. But it was kind of later. I was more like 6 or 7 years old. Yeah.
And when did you know, or how did you know that you would be doing this as your profession?
Well, early in the young age, actually, when I was 10 or 11, I really wanted to be a pianist, and I would just listen to a lot of classical music, and I told my parents that I just want to be pianist. I want to play for other people, and so from early age, I just wanted to be pianist, and I wanted to be on the stage, and that just made me until here.
So when you're teaching your students, what do you say to them to get them ready to go out and go into this big wide world of all different kinds of opportunities? And when they really want to be a performer, what are some of the things that you say to them to encourage them?
The first thing that is a confidence, because you practice a lot, and then you know the piece, and you like to perform for others, but sometimes they get nervous. Stage frightness and all that, or they also think that I'm not good enough or something like that. But I think confidence is the crucial thing to really have, and then also have the confidence to share their music, what they feel. You need to communicate with the audience, right? And so that's the main thing that I just say to my students.
That's wonderful. Well, our concert is coming up. We are going to set up your concerto with 2 other pieces of music before that on the program. I don't know if you're aware of those. We have a contemporary piece by Jonathan Leshnoff, who's a living composer. It's called Starburst. Oh. And so it's a very exciting rhythmic piece. The orchestra's doing very well on it. And then we're doing something I'm just going to treasure, and that is we're playing the Handel Royal Fireworks music, and I'm not going to conduct it. Our concertmaster, Dr. Maureen Murchie, is going to lead it from the violin, and I can already tell you that having her leadership and what she's doing with this piece is making it just sound magical. So I'm very excited to have all of that lead up to your performance of the Tchaikovsky piano concerto.
Great.
Is there anything else that you'd like for our audience to know before we go into Saturday?
Be excited.
Be excited.
And relax. Just, enjoy the music. Don't think about other things. You just hear in the hall. Just enjoy the music. So just please enjoy the music and have fun.
Enjoy the music, relax, and have fun.
Yes.
Well, I am really excited about this concert, and I'm excited to work with you, our first time to work together this way.
Me too.
And really appreciate your interview today. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.